just working with our company, you're going to get to work with a lot of bright individuals.
Everyone is open and ready to help you, and definitely big on advocating for making sure that you succeed and reach your potential.
Everyone's goal is the same, to make the best products that we can for our clients and make sure that it is everything and more that it could be.
What's kept me here? Our culture. We're genuinely a very great group of people. Everyone's just always willing to lend a hand.
When I have a suggestion or a concern and I voice it, leadership actually hears me.
As a consultancy, every person has a role and has something to bring to the table. There's just a lot of opportunities here if you're up for the challenge.
Jump on board, be part of the fun ride, because we're going places.
Can't get to a computer? Then we've got you covered. Just go to the IndianaSRN app and stay up to date with all of your favorite teams. You can watch live coverage or relive the experience with our on-demand service.
You're good at making big announcements. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
Aspen Creek Grill, we are a from-scratch concept with comfort fresh food. You can expect a world-class experience on a great budget. We've got incredible specials, great service. Today's dish that we're going to highlight is going to be our Aspen Blue Sirloin. It is, again, our premium Black Angus certified beef, and we top that with a blue cheese crust. Again, everything that we do here is made from scratch, and it's no different from our steaks. We hand cut all our steaks in-house. So our team back there, it's just an incredible team. Everything that they do, they take so much pride in. They put a little bit of themselves into everything that they do over here, especially since it is a made from scratch concept. We want everybody to come, visit us, enjoy some great food with some great service. Bring your friends, bring your family, come have some great food, have a great time with us with some of the best comfort scratch food.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
Bertner Electric Incorporated provides professional commercial electrical contractor services to Indianapolis and surrounding communities. Locally owned and operated for over 30 years, our knowledge and experience make us the perfect choice for all your commercial electrical contractor needs. Contact us today.
Thanks to you. faithfully standing with us. You are truly making a difference in the lives of our neighbors in need.
Can't make it to the game? We've got your back. Just go to www.IndianaSRN.org and tune in to all of the live action, or go to our on-demand service and relive your favorite moments.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Hey, Indiana, let's clear the air about vaping. Glue, rat poison, paint. We all know these products contain poisons like formaldehyde, arsenic, and lead. And these are just a few of the chemicals you'll find in e-cigarette vapor. Let's clear the air, Indiana. Don't puff this stuff. Visit don'tpuffthisstuff.com to join the fight and spread the word.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
Screaming at a referee in the parking lot, it's not a game.
Hello everyone and welcome into today's 4th annual Benterra Bank Warrior Showcase on the campus here of Evansville Harrison High School. Today we have 2 games. A third game was scheduled but will not happen due to scheduling and weather. But 10 games throughout the weekend, and we'd like to take the chance to thank some of our sponsors now. First we have Benterra Bank. Benterra Bank is proud to support the communities they serve across their 6-state footprint with personal and business banking products and exceptional personal service. Visit Benterra at one of their 5 locations in Evansville or online at benterra.bank. Tri-State Orthopedics. and EI Sports Air Herald. We will get you started here, starting with the Springfield Southeast Spartans on the visitor side of the scoreboard tonight, although we are at a neutral site. Reggie Rice leads the Spartans with 14.1 points per game, and second in points per game is also Jaylene Simmons. They are a pair of seniors that have led this team throughout the year, a year that has started not very well for the Springfield Southeast Spartans due to sickness and injuries. They started off the year 0-8, or 0-9 rather, including 2 forfeits due to those sicknesses and injuries. But as of the last 5 games, they are 3-2, including a big victory on the road against a conference opponent in Sacred Heart Griffin back on January 5th. They won that game 80-52. They're finally getting healthy, finally getting back on track, and ready to go now as they prepare to face off against Castle tonight. We will take a quick break and come back with more on the Castle Knights.
There was a pivotal moment for me here at Banterra. I just did my job. And yet a few days later, I received, of all things, a thank you note. It's when I realized that what we do here, making things happen, it really matters.
My bank wouldn't even answer the phone. Dad told me to call Banterra for a loan. They picked up.
My wife and I were nervous to try digital banking. When COVID started, they called to check on us and helped us set it up.
They saved our company thousands by switching.
They enrolled me into Smart Choice, so my identity is always protected.
Every time I swipe my card, I help a student take a step closer to graduation.
When I needed a loan, they helped me through
I
it.
deposit checks with my phone.
Live teller at the ITM.
Digital banking is so simple.
They knew what to do.
They took action.
They helped us not only meet our deadline, but the loan helped us save jobs.
We make things happen. Not for ourselves, but for each of you. Welcome to Banterra Bank.
Welcome back into the campus of Evansville Harrison High School, where the Warriors will play in our second game tonight. Evansville Harrison, top 20 in the state. They will face off against Indianapolis Cardinal Ritter in our second game of the doubleheader tonight before we get into 7 games of action tomorrow. 9 games over the course of the weekend. Our 10th game was scheduled to be played tonight, but Hopkinsville, due to weather, was not able to make the trip up tonight. But Springfield Southeast from Illinois is able to come up, as well as Castle Knights from the Evansville area. Starting for the Knights tonight will be coached by Brian Gibson. He's in his 22nd veteran year as the head coach of the Castle Knights. He's won 2/3 of his game as in his career at Castle. That was at the start of this year. He was exactly 2/3 winning, and now this season he's at even 500. The Knights are at 5-5 after a decent start, and most recently they coming off of a win against a conference opponent in Evansville Central. They won that game 90-71. A lot of scoring was put up in that game. Brady Reiter, one of the stars for this Castle team, he will come off the bench today. He had 11 points in each game for Castle in last year's Banterra Bank tournament. Again, Daniel Miller here with you for the call tonight. In that last game against Evansville Central, Castle score was 9 of 20 from the three-point line, leading them to that large number of points in the victory. But yeah, coming in to this game, they are looking to get some more wins in this tournament. Last year in this tournament, they played Hopkinsville and got a win at 78-62, and also played Christian County in this tournament. Lost that game 59-66. 2 years ago in this tournament, these two teams played each other. Springfield Southeast and Castle played each other in 2022. On January 15, Castle won that game 65-61 in overtime. We could potentially have another really close game here today. These two teams look poised to have a very close matchup. They look very even on paper. More of those stats from this team, the Castle Knights. Xander Niehaus is the leading scorer for the team at 14.4 points per game. He had a double-double in that most recent game against Evansville Central, 10-10, as well as 4 steals and 3 blocks to go with it. They are also he's joined by Aiden and Adler McAtee, a pair of seniors who also played baseball. They combined for 37 points in Castle's most recent outing, and average about 20 points combined and 10 rebounds combined. Lastly, in the starting lineup for them, we have Jacob Wongler, most likely. He averages 6.3 points per game. We'll take a... All right. Aiden Meyer also averaging 6.9 points per game for this team. As we look towards more of the Evansville area here, in 4A Sectional 16, at Castle is 1-2 in that sectional. That's the sectional they will play. They're joined in by Reitz, Harrison, Jasper, Evansville Central, and Evansville North in that sectional. They're also 1-3 in the Southern Indiana Conference, with several of those teams, 5 of the 10 teams in that conference, playing in this tournament either today or tomorrow. We will take a quick break and be right back with you for some more prep for this game.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Back on the campus of Evansville Harrison High School for the 4th annual Ventura Bank Showcase with the Springfield Southeast Spartans and the Castle Knights. We'll get into more of the history between these two teams and their history in this tournament as we get started getting ready for tip today. I mentioned last year, 2 years ago rather, that in 2022, Castle got a victory over Springfield, 65-61 in overtime. Last year, meanwhile, Springfield Southeast played 3 games, all against Evansville schools. They lost 71-54 against this host school, Evansville Harrison. They lost 75-61 against Evansville Christian, and they got a win 59-54 against Evansville Reitz. They're 2-4 in their past 2 years in this tournament. Meanwhile, Castle, as I mentioned, they were 1-1 last year in this tournament, getting a win over Hopkinsville and over Christian County. As we get set for tip-off here, we also mention that Springfield Southeast from Illinois, they're in the Central 8 Conference. They are very low in that conference. They are 1-6 within that conference, 3-11 overall. Getting hot at the right time. They've won 3 of their last 5. As I mentioned earlier, led by 2 seniors, Jaylene Simmons and Reggie Rice, and we will take a break as we get set for tip-off for the national anthem.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all. Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Getting started with the starters for Springfield Southeast, we have number 5, Carlos Day, number 23, Reggie Rice, number 1, Dob Hobbs, number 41, and number 20, Josiah Turner. Now starting for the Castle Knights from the Evansville area. We'll send it to the PA for our As we get set for tip here, your starters, as you heard from the PA announcer, number 12, Xander Niehaus, number 24, and number 35, Aiden and Adler McAtee. Number 52, Ryan Lambert, the big man. We assume he will be jumping. No, he will not. Instead, it will be Aiden McAtee for Castle, and he is joined by Jacob Wongler for the Knights in the starting lineup. Aiden McAtee and number 41 will jump for the Spartans as we get started. A steal off of the opening possession from Springfield Southeast. There's a foul on the floor. Reggie Rice is fouled. He will go to the line. He's the leading scorer for the Springfield Southeast Spartans. He is 80% from the free throw line, and that is top of the team. The first shot is good. Right off the steal. Getting to the hoop. Pushing the pace in transition is Reggie Rice. The second shot is good as well. And Springfield Southeast out to a early 2-point lead. Some pressure from Springfield. Castle gets the ball across the midcourt line. Jacob Wongler at the point. Dribble drive and out to the corner. A foul as he heads to the paint. It's Aiden McAtee that's fouled. The foul will go against Dom Hobbs. Castle inbound. Aiden McAtee, no good on the shot. Rebound to Carlos Day. Reggie Rice for three. Just out. Offensive rebound. Put back up and in by Carlos Day. Springfield out to a 4-point start. Some more pressure for Springfield Southeast. This team loves to apply a great deal of pressure. Castle coach Brian Gibson noted it in the pregame. The top of the key, it's a Niehaus for three. He's got it. And Castle has hit the board. Castle will slow it down with Dom Hobbs. Inside, back outside. Pump fake. Thought about taking it. Castle does, but he misses it. And the rebound out to Castle. Triple teamed. Castle gets it across. Here it's Adler McAtee. Now to Niehaus. Back to Adler McAtee. Now to his brother. Inside. Lambert, and one. The big man getting on the board early. 6'8", 243 pounds is Ryan Lambert as he goes to the line. Here we see the big man getting a look inside and a one. Flex those muscles, big guy. The free throw off the mark, however, and the score will stay at 5-4 Castle. Dom Hobbs brings up the court along with Carlos Day. To the corner, Rice. Back to the wing and to the top of the key. Cross-court pass. Stolen away by Xander Niehaus. He leads the team in steals, 3.0 a game. Adler McAtee puts it up and in. And Castle has the lead. to the corner with Rice. It's up and good. Nothing but net from the man, the senior for this Springfield Southeast team. Shot good by Jacob Longler. And these teams exchange blows early on in this first quarter. Approaching 5 minutes to play. Wide open. Air ball from Carlos Day. The big man Ryan Lambert trying to find someone to go to. And a timeout called. .30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as we get started in this 4th annual Banterra Bank Warrior Showcase. The Castle Knights leading the Springfield Southeast Spartans 9-7. Already 4 players on the board for Castle. They've got some scoring that's very spread out over this team. It's a very good, very well-balanced team. Reggie Rice, meanwhile, has 5 of the 7 for Springfield Southeast. He earned an award at the at the Springfield Southeast Christmas tournament that was held at the Caleb High School. He also averages double digits. He's their leading scorer at 14.1. One of 8 seniors on the Springfield Southeast team as we get back to going with the Castle Knights. Brady Reiter in the game for the Knights. Inside, Lambert, it's good. Lambert, the big man, 4 on the board now. Dom Hobbs, Carlos Day bringing the ball up the court once again for the Spartans. Get the ball inside. It's Reggie Rice once again, and he gets another 2 to go. That's 7 for him already, not even midway through this first quarter. Lambert once again inside. 6 for him to start this first quarter. 2 quick ones since the break. Reggie Rice for 3. Once again, he nails it again. That's 2 threes for him on that left side that have been nothing but net. Splash for Reggie Rice early. Niehaus is fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The foul will go against number 5, Carlos Day of the Spartans. And Niehaus has a chance to extend this lead to 3. He misses the first. He's a 68% free throw shooter. That's one of the best on the team. Second best on the team. The second is good. Niehaus with 4 now. And Castle has a 2-point lead. Reggie Rice in the corner. Stolen away by Reiter. Reiter gets the ball back. Lambert in the paint now. Traveled with it. And a turnover back to Springfield Southeast. Josiah Turner, Dom Hobbs bring the ball up the court. Castle lays off the pressure. Brady Reiter guards the ball. Rice again from 3. That one no good. That's his first miss of the game. McAtee into the paint. Just off the mark. He gets his own rebound. Passes it to his brother, and he's got 2. Adler McAtee, 4 on the day now. Josiah Turner, no good on the shot. Some pressure from Springfield getting the ball up. Lambert again in the paint, an easy layup. You've got to defend that a little bit tougher if you're Springfield Southeast. Has had a few that he's just tossed off the glass, looking like it's middle school basketball out here. Excellent vision from Brady Reiter to knock that ball out, deflect the pass. Couple of substitutions here. The big man, Ryan Lambert, coming out for Castle, as well as Josiah Turner going out for Springfield. The pressure from Niehaus and Aiden McAtee combining for the travel and the turnover. And Castle will regain possession. Reiter, the sixth man, point guard. He had his best game of the season. In their last game, he had 9 points. McAtee off the mark. And a foul on the rebound committed by number 50, John Ainer. Ainer has only played in 3 games, but in the most recent game, he got 8 minutes of playing time. He had 5 points and 3 rebounds in those limited action. Missed shot by Dom Hobbs of Southeast. And Niehaus brings the ball back up the court for the Knights. Reach-in foul committed by Reggie Rice. That's his first. And that is not the player that you would want to get into foul trouble if you are the Spartans. He's already in double figures. 10 of their 12. Inside's Aiden Meyer into the game. And the turnover back to Southeast. That's the 5th team foul. No free throws. 4th team foul, rather. Stolen away. Niehaus with an open court. He'll take it to the hoop and throw it up for 2. And a timeout called. It is another 30-second timeout, with just 1:12 left in the first quarter. We'll keep it here. Ryan Lambert leads the Knights in scoring with 8, followed by Xander Niehaus with 6 points. Adler McAtee with 4. His brother Aiden still yet to score in the game. And then Jacob Wongler, the final starter for the Knights, has 2. Meanwhile, Reggie Rice with 10 of the 12 for Springfield, the only other scorer to this point. Carlos Day, he has the other 2. 4 fouls coming against the Springfield Southeast Spartans, including the one against Rice. They will try to avoid him getting a second one as we wrap up this first quarter, approaching a minute to go in that first quarter. Inside, offensive rebound, blocked by McAtee. And a foul is called after the block and the regain of possession. The foul will go against number 12, Xander Niehaus. Reggie Rice inbounds to Carlos Day. Carlos Day controls the top. And a travel as he attempted to pass the ball to the corner. Here you see McAtee get a nice swat on it, and then the foul after. McAtee averages 0.8 blocks per game. That's highest on the team. He get already above that with that block there. Offensive rebound. Niehaus puts it back up and is good. His second 3 of the game. And Niehaus has the Castle Knights up 11 points early in this first quarter. Dom Hobbs with it now for Castle. They try to cut the lead down. Reggie Rice to the hoop. Blocked again. That's Niehaus on the rejection. What a play. Back-to-back blocks on the last two possessions for the Castle Knights. 18 seconds left on the clock for the Spartans to try to find some momentum. They do not find it. Stolen away by Adler McAtee. And the Knights back down the court. Reiter. A three to end the quarter. Jacob Longler up and in to take a 14-point lead to the first quarter break for Castle over Southeast Springfield. This is the 4th annual Banterra Bank Warrior Showcase on IndianaSRN.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Back at Harrison High School in Evansville. For the Banterra Bank Showcase, we've got 9 games between today and tomorrow. This is the first of 2 this evening. It's the Castle Knights and the Springfield Southeast Spartans, with Castle leading 26-12. They have possession. Jacob Longler with it. Meyer in the paint, looking for somewhere to go. Finds someone. It's McAtee into the paint. He's fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Springfield has a lot of momentum that they can regain as we enter the second quarter. They've won 3 of their past 5 games after starting the year not very strong. They'll have to use this momentum from those past 5 games to get going again here, as McAtee knocks down both free throws to extend the lead to 16 for Castle. Dom Hobbs brings the ball up the court. Out to the top of the key. It's Hobbs again. Stolen away. Longler pushes the pace. Longler back with it. McAtee finds Reiter on the cut. Beautiful cut, and he lays it up and in for 2. That's Brady Reiter, his first basket of the day, off a beautiful assist and a beautiful cut made by him. Springfield Southeast back down the court. Almost lost the ball. Now they do, and it's a turnover. Back to Castle. What a cut from Brady Reiter once again, and what a beautiful layup up and in. Brady Reiter, 11 in each game last year in this tournament. They'll try to have another big game today to push Castle to a victory, which they, while early, are well on their way to doing with a 30-12 lead. The big man back into the game. It's Ryan Lambert. Too strong on that one. Inside. A foul will go against Ryan Lambert. And Springfield will go to the line for 2. It's Rakeem Higgerson at the line. A 6'1" forward. One of the 8 seniors on this roster. The first one is up and good. Here you see double teamed in the paint. There's a little bit too much action on it from Ryan Lambert. And he's called for the foul. Second shot, no good from Higgerson. Reiter with the ball. Takes it inside. High off the glass, up and in. That's his second basket of the day. Got 4 now. Springfield needs to get Reggie Rice going again. He has no points in the second quarter after having 10 in the first quarter. Hobbs for 3 instead. He's the only other one who scored outside of Rakeem Higgerson with that last free throw. But it's no good from deep. Lambert inside. No good. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up and in. Lambert with another and one opportunity. He is in double figures today already. He's got 10 and an opportunity to make it 11. A steady dose of Ryan Lambert in the post for Castle. Finding the big man inside. But once again, unable to convert on the and one opportunity from the free throw line. He is just 56% from the free throw line on the season. 0 of 2 today. Dom Hobbs traveled with it. The ball back to the Knights. Castle coach Brian Gibson noted that defense was one of the struggles for his team so far in this season, forcing a lot of turnovers here early and getting some good offensive production. McAtee at the top of the key. Inside to Lambert. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Finds Niehaus for 3, just off the mark. The ball goes out of bounds and back to Springfield Southeast. Back into the game's Adler McAtee. He takes the spot of Aiden Meyer. Reggie Rice with it. Inside, back out to Reggie. Across, Dom Hobbs. A lot of action outside of the three-point line. Reggie Rice goes inside the three-point line, trying to direct traffic. Potential turnover, but it will not be. We'll stay with Southeast. Southeast inside. Athletic play by Reggie Rice to keep the ball. Inside. Layup no good. Springfield, if they want to get back into this game, they're going to need to get some production from Jaylene Simmons. He's their second leading scorer. He averages almost 10 a game. Has yet to make much of an impact today. Lambert out at the top of the key. Now with Wongler. Inside. Beautiful pass. No good for McAtee. Hobbs takes it to the hoop. And one. That might be the momentum that the Spartans needed to get going in this one. That's Hobbs' first bucket of the day. Here you see Hobbs taking it back down the court. Up and good with the contact. Beautiful and one opportunity. And Hobbs will take advantage of the and one. And he will cut the lead to 18. Longmore brings the ball up the court for the Knights. Poked away by Hobbs. And a timeout taken by Coach Ryan Gibson of the Castle Knights. It is a full timeout, and we will take it with them, with Castle leading 18 here on IndianaSRN.
Calling officials cheaters or corrupt, it's not a game.
Insulting referees, it's not a game.
Threatening officials, it's not a game.
Berating young umpires, learning the ropes, it's not a game.
Violent language in the stands, it's not a game.
Verbal abuse from the sideline, it's not a game.
screaming at a referee in the parking lot. It's not a game.
Back at Evansville Harrison High School is the Banterra Bank Warrior Showcase. The Spartans break the huddle and head back to the court. The Castle Knights with possession and an 18-point lead with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the second quarter. McAtee to other brother McAtee. Niehaus for three. His third three of the game. He's got 12. He's the sharpshooter for this team. He's 39% from three on the season. Up and good for LeBron Kittrell of the Spartans. That's his first bucket of the day. He'll try to have a LeBron-like performance. That's what it's going to take to get Southeast back in this game. As Aiden McAtee gets another one up and good in the paint for two. He's got 4 on the day. Springfield Southeast potentially could try to get Castle in foul trouble. They've got the big man that might be prone to getting fouls. Reggie Rice from the corner, no good. Longler will go to the free throw line. We've seen them convert several times from there so far today. They've got plenty of their points from the line, plenty of production. And Wongler will try to add to that here. He's the leading free throw shooter on the team at 86%. Stays true to that percentage there, knocking down the first. There you see the foul from Dob Hobbs. That sent Wongler to the line. This is the second. It's also good. The 86% free throw shooter stays true to his percentages there. Springfield has to stay composed, not foul as much if they want to have a chance of getting back in this game. A lot of production there from Castle. Out of bounds. And back to Castle. Some pressure here from Springfield. That could potentially help them get back into it. Coach Gibson noted that Southeast was likely going to pressure quite a bit, and they needed to find a way to break that. They do so here. McAtee now with it, gives it to Wongler. Potential steal, going for it with Springfield. And once again, and now, a scrum for the loose ball, and a timeout is called by the Spartans. It will be a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here. Castle with a big lead, 23-point lead to extend this game. They've more than doubled Springfield Southeast's score in this one, led by Niehaus, who has 12, and Lambert, who has 10. The Knights have scored 6 points from the free throw line. That is something that cannot continue if Springfield Southeast wants to get back in this game. Jalen Simmons still scoreless for the Spartans. He averages 10 a game. That's their second most. But they've got some production outside of him recently with Dom Hobbs, Rakeem Hickerson, and LeBron Kittrell all scoring here in the second quarter. The Spartans with it. A turnover. Some chaos for the loose ball. And it ends up in the hands of the Knights. Wongler to inbound. Jacob Wongler, the leading free throw shooter and three-point shooter on this team. A foul. It will go against the Spartans, and the Knights will retain possession. Niehaus at the top. Back to Wongler. Unable to control the pass was Ryan Lambert. And the Spartans get the turnover that they may need to get some momentum going in this game. Carlos Day brings up the court. He's got 2 on the day. Inside. No good for the Spartans. The Knights bring it back up the court. It's Niehaus. Pull-up jumper. Off the back rim. Offensive rebound from Lambert. Up and in again. Lots of production inside the paint from Ryan Lambert. He's got 12 on the day, all with 6 layups inside. Reggie Rice from the corner. Once again, left corner has been Reggie Rice's spot today. That's his 3rd 3 from the left side corner. Ryan Lambert right down on the other side. It misses the layup. And the Spartans have an opportunity to get a nice little 6-0 run here potentially if they can get another 3. Instead, inside, offensive rebound, and the Spartans will go to the line for 2. Number 21, Aaron Holman, will go to the line. He has yet to score today. He can cut it to below 20. He will not do so after missing the first. He can still cut it to 21. Misses both free throws. An empty trip from Aaron Holman. That's not what Springfield wants as they're getting ready to head into the half here. Still down 22. Lambert with some ball handling skills at the top of the key, the big man. Wongler now with it. McAtee to Reiter. Wongler, nice pump fake. Off the glass and in. Wongler gets it to go. And Castle will take a 24-point lead into the half here in the Ventura Bank Warrior Showcase. We will be back with more on IndianaSRN.
There was a pivotal moment for me here at Banterra. I just did my job. And yet a few days later, I received, of all things, a thank you note. It's when I realized that what we do here, making things happen, it really matters.
My bank wouldn't even answer the phone. Dad told me to call Banterra for a loan. They picked up.
My wife and I were nervous to try digital banking. When COVID started, they called to check on us and helped us set it up.
They saved our company thousands by switching.
They enrolled me into Smart Choice, so my identity is always protected.
Every time I swipe my card, I help a student take a step closer to graduation.
When I needed a loan, they helped me through
I
it.
deposit checks with my phone.
Live teller at the ITM.
Digital banking is so simple.
They knew what to do.
They took action.
They helped us not only meet our deadline, but the loan helped us save jobs.
We make things happen. Not for ourselves, but for each of you. Welcome to Banterra Bank.
Sounds good. It was pretty easy to find. I saw it on my bathroom break. gotta do it quick. Probably gotta do it quick. Okay, perfect.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job.
Back for the second half at Harrison High School for the Banterra Bank Showcase. There's Dom Hobbs getting things started for the Spartans. No good from the elbow, as Castle enters the half with a 24-point lead. Getting you right back to the action here is Ryan Lambert out to the top of the key. It's Wongler. No good. Offensive rebound for McAtee. Niehaus now with it. McAtee. No good. Another offensive rebound. Lambert. Another way up for Lambert. In the first half, we saw Reggie Rice get on the board a lot for the Spartans. An opportunity to cut the lead. 2 offensive rebounds. Dom Hobbs now with an opportunity. Straight away, no good. And the ball will go back to Castle. Reggie Rice, your leading scorer for the Spartans from that first half. Jaylene Simmons, their second leading scorer, not playing today. He averages 9.8. They do not have him today. He leads the game with 13 points. Reggie Rice does. The second highest leading scorer for the Spartans is Dom Hobbs with just 3. Not getting much production outside of Reggie Rice. Meanwhile, for Castle, Xander Niehaus has 12. Ryan Lambert has 12, now 14 with that early bucket in the second half. Wongler has 9. Adler McAtee will add to his total there. He has 6 now. And there are 2 others with 4 points on the game for the Knights, as a backcourt violation is called against Carlos Day of the Spartans. And Castle will reset here. Adler McAtee to inbound. Wongler to take it up to the front court. If Springfield Southeast wants to get back in this game, they're going to have to get a steady dose of Reggie Rice once again. He had 10 in the first quarter, but only 3 in the second. Aiden McAtee matches his brother's total. He has 6 now as well. Carlos Day, Dom Hobbs at the top of the key. Now the corner. Just off the mark from 3 was Josiah Turner. And the Knights will get the ball back up the court. Beautiful ball movement. Niehaus now for 3. No good, just off the back rim. Another offensive rebound, potentially. Niehaus corrals inside to Lambert. No good, but he gets the foul, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. He is just a 56% free throw shooter. 0 for 2 so far today from the line. A smart foul by the Spartans to foul him, as he has struggled from the line today, and that was going to be an almost automatic layup as he misses his 3rd free throw. There you see the foul. A smart foul by David McGehee of the Spartans to try to make Ryan Lambert earn it from the line. He misses both. And now 0 for 4 from the line today is Ryan Lambert, and unable to extend this Castle lead. Reggie Rice now off the mark. Niehaus with the rebound. Pushes the ball back up the court. McAtee for 3, no good. He was open off the dribble drive. What a pass. And Reggie Rice gets it to go around the rim and in for Reggie Rice. And that's exactly what they needed to get this 3rd quarter started. A beautiful assist and just all around the world. And dropping for Reggie Rice. The and one opportunity Will he cash in? Again, all the way around the world, and no good from the free throw. Was Reggie Rice. Castle back up the court. A turnover. Springfield has a chance to extend this, to cut the lead once again. Rice for three. Just off the mark. Niehaus the board. Wongler to Lambert. Another foul. Lambert getting all the opportunities in the world to score today. Plenty of paint presence from the Castle Knights. Lambert's got 14. All of that work done in the paint. And he makes his first free throw on the day, now 1 for 5. The second shot now, as you see the foul coming there. No good. The percentage drops to 1 for 6 on the day from the line. Springfield. No good off the shot. Down the court, wide open as McAtee slams it home. What a slam from Aiden McAtee. That's another 2 for him. That's 8 on the day now. To the corner with the Spartans. Dom Hobbs back to the same corner as Carlos Day. Bounce pass around the bucket. Blocked by Aiden McAtee. Up and in for the Spartans off the block is David McGehee. Aiden McAtee making an impact on both sides of the floor. There you see on the offensive end with the slam, and then on the other end, the block that was later put in by David McGehee to cut the lead to 29. Castle with possession once again. Lambert inside. No good. Offensive rebound once again, but his foot was on the line, and it will go to the Spartans. No pressure from Castle. And Dom Hobbs will bring up the court. Ball screen to the hoop. Up and just off the rim. No good from Hobbs. A steal from McGehee. Up front to Rice. Athletic move to try to get up and in, but no good off the glass. And Castle controls up the court. Wongler from the free throw line, no good. Offensive rebound from Adler. McAtee puts his up and in. That one's good. And the lead extends once again. 2 subs coming in from Castle at the next dead ball. Rice from the corner. No good. Excuse me, not Rice. Josiah Turner. Wongler brings up the court to McAtee. A foul coming against Reggie Rice. Foul on the floor, and the subs will come in, including John Ainer, 6'4", 210. He was a football player for the Castle team in the fall. He's had limited action so far this year, but had 5 points and 3 rebounds in their last game in just 8 minutes. Aiden Meyer also in the game now for the Knights. He's the one that commits that turnover there. And the Spartans will get the ball back. McGehee to inbound. Rice from the corner. Need it. No good. Niehaus brings up the court to Reiter. To the corner, a short J. No good from John Ainer. McGehee inside, double teamed, back out to Rice. Puts up a floater, no good. Tries to track down his own rebound. Gets a hand on it, but unsuccessful as Reiter corrals. to the wing, inside. Back inside to Lambert. It's off of the Spartans, and it will remain Castle possession. Castle opting to play with two big men, both Ryan Lambert, 6'8", 243, and John Ainer, 6'4", 210, in the game. As Lambert subs out, as I say that, Jacob Longler back in the game at the point. Longler, there he is in the corner. No good, coming right off the bench. Meyer with a steal. To Niehaus. Inside Longler, and a one. Jacob Longler takes the contact, puts it in for two. And a chance to add to it from the line. He's the leading free throw shooter for this team. Unlike the misses we've seen from Ryan Lambert, he's 2 for 2 today at 86% on the season. Trying to convert the three-point play. He will. Dom Hobbs. Stolen away by Niehaus. Niehaus down the floor into the corner. Reiter now with it on the wing. Moves it to the top. Castle content to take some time off the clock. Never mind. Aiden Meyer lets a deep one fly. No good offensive rebound. Wongler puts it back up and in for two more. He's got 12 on the day now. 13. Carlos Day trying to get some momentum back with the Spartans. Dom Hobbs will do so. He's got another bucket. And a timeout is called by Coach Lawrence Thomas of the Spartans. It is a 30-second timeout. And Castle has a large lead, Springfield Southeast, with some work to do. Reggie Rice has had a big performance in the first quarter. He already reached double digits in just the first quarter, but has only 3 points since. Here we get another look at that layup from Dom Hobbs. Really athletic move, getting into the paint. Reverse layup, put in an up and in for two. He's got 6 on the day now, and he is second in scoring for the Spartans. The only other one other than Reggie Rice that scored more than one basket on the day. And that's been the story of the day for Castle. Once they shut down Reggie Rice after that first quarter, all the momentum was theirs. Wongler for three. No good. Dom Hobbs corrals the deep pass and brings it out to the top. Just half a minute to play here in the third quarter. Wongler got knocked in the face. The clock runs. Now it stops at 15 seconds. A sub comes in as Wongler heads to the bench after play was stopped for him as he took that hit to the face. Adler McAtee to inbound. And the clock started running once again. I believe we are in a running clock situation here. That's why the clock ran out. And the third quarter ends with the Castle leading 61-27 here on IndianaSRN.
Local economy and save more when you shop at the Pet Food Center. We have over 6,000 pet-related items for dogs, cats, birds, fish, reptiles, turtles, rabbits, hamsters, gerbils, and more. Anything you want for your pet, we've got it. Includes full lines of the best pet food, birdseed, a full line of heated pet products, pet clothing, toys, and more. Walk in, curbside pickup, shop online, and free local delivery.
Anything you want for your pet, we've got it. The Pet Food Center.
Evansville's original pizza since 1955? Why, it's Rock-A-Bar Pizza, of course. 17 incredible specialty pizzas. Mega Meat, Chicken Barbecue, Rocco Pesto, and Bacon Cheeseburger. Or how about Quesadilla, Chicken Bacon Ranch, Hawaiian Margarita around the world, and their breakfast pizza. Plus all your favorites. Oh yeah, don't forget about their signature salad. It's like none other. Dine in, carry out, or catered. Rediscover Evansville's original and still the best Rock-A-Bar Pizza.
Back at the Banterra Bank Warrior Showcase in the fourth quarter between Castle and Springfield Southeast, the opening game of the Banterra Bank Showcase. After this one, we'll have Harrison, the host school, and Cardinal Ritter from Indianapolis. Tipping shortly after this one between Castle and Spartans of Springfield Southeast, just off the mark from three was Brady Reiter. The Spartans will corral up the court quickly, open, and it lays it in as Carlos Day. He gets on the board for the first time since the first quarter. And the lead is cut to 32. Reiter now with it to McAtee from the free throw line. Dom Hobbs inside. John Ainer deflects it out of bounds. Reggie Rice to inbound. Deflected off the inbound from Niehaus. Rice trying to find somewhere to go with it. He's their leading scorer today and on the season. Inside. Bucket good for the Spartans. A steal from the Spartans as well. They got an opportunity to make a run here. Hobbs is fouled on the shot inside on the little floater action, and he'll go to the line for two. The first shot from Dom Hobbs is good. He now has 7 on the day. The second shot is true. Castle brings it out with Reiter and Niehaus. Some pressure from Southeast. Too much of it as Carlos Day commits the foul on Brady Reiter. Aiden Meyer to the hoop, blocked by the Spartans. And they will take possession. Hobbs for three. Needs something to go here. Blocked by McAtee, but back up and good is Rice. Gets it off the glass to go. Rice has his first points of the fourth quarter. Some really nice pressure, and it forces a travel and a turnover. Southeast not giving up hope yet. Beautiful block there you see from the Spartans. Dom Hobbs with it on the wing. Rice in the paint. The mid-range floater is good. And some pressure from Southeast on the ball. Heading back up the court. And it works, almost works again. Instead, Reiter for three. He has got it. 7 for Reiter. Carlos Day with it. Trying to find an open shot. He finds Dom Hobbs with an open three, and he nails it. Dom Hobbs. And a steal from the Spartans, but is stolen right back by John Ainer. Inside, back out with Reiter. A steal from John Ainer. One of his first of the season. They go to him inside, poked away, and stolen by the Spartans. Slowed down, and now into the corner. Carlos Day for three, off the mark. Offensive rebound to LeBron Cottrell. Foul on the floor. Against Reggie Rice is who was fouled there. And he will inbound it. A ball screen. Dom Hobbs tried to find an open shot off the screen. Was unsuccessful. Now across the court. Back across the court. It's Hobbs once again. No good. Offensive rebound. Puts it back up. And fouled is the Spartans. And they will go to the line to shoot two. It's LeBron Cottrell. Misses the first. He has 2 points on the day, coming back in the second quarter. Reggie Rice takes a seat for the Spartans. And no good from both shots is LeBron Cottrell. Some bench players from the Spartans getting an opportunity to play here late in this one. Dom Hobbs puts it up and in. He's got two more. A foul will go against the Spartans on the pressure. Dom Hobbs has really been getting into it in this fourth quarter. They've been getting some movement around the court, driving the ball more into the hoop, getting some layups inside, some pull-ups inside in the paint, and getting some more open threes. That's really pushed them to a decent fourth quarter. However, they were unsuccessful in doing so earlier in this game, and that's really put them in a deep hole here, down 24. Ritter for three. No good. Hobbs will bring it back up the court. Hobbs only had 3 entering the second quarter. He now has 12. Back up the court is Wongler. Aiden Meyer for three from the corner. No good, off the mark. Hobbs controls. Another shot from Dom Hobbs goes in. Ritter. Now to Wongler. Just a minute 10 left. Castle content to take some time off the clock. Wind this game down. Ritter pump fakes, gives it to Wongler inside. It's up and good. As Wongler extends his total for the day to 16 points. Hobbs for three. Another one goes for Dom Hobbs. Too little, too late for the Southeast Spartans. But Dom Hobbs really showing a bright spot for the Spartans team with Jaylene Simmons, the second leading scorer on the season for the Spartans, out of the game today due to sickness and or injury. Coach Thomas noted that the team has been struggling with sickness and injuries all season long, and they have yet to really put together a full performance. We see that once again today. The clock continues to run with a 19-point lead for the Knights. A running clock. Inbounded to Wongler in the backcourt. And he is content to let the clock wind down with a 19-point win for the Castle Knights behind the shooting of Lambert at the McAtee brothers and Niehaus, as well as Jacob Wongler, who added 16 on the day. Castle gets another big victory, and they will look forward to tomorrow when they play Brownsburg right here on IndianaSRN. Meanwhile, Springfield Southeast, 2 more games here this weekend on IndianaSRN. Tomorrow against Evansville Central and against Evansville Harrison. Thank you to our producer, Chuck Levine, our cameraman, Daniel Thacker. I am Daniel Miller saying so long from the Banterra Bank Warriors Showcase. Stay tuned for Game 2 on IndianaSRN of this tournament. We will have Evansville Harrison, top 20 in the state, facing off against Cardinal Ritter in just a few minutes here from Evansville Harrison High School. Stay tuned for more on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games.
back at the 4th annual Banterra Bank Warrior Showcase, where now we have the Evansville-Harrison host Warriors facing off against the Cardinal Ritter Raiders. We will start off with some sponsors from this tournament. We will start with Banterra Bank. Banterra Bank is proud to support the communities they serve across their 6-state footprint with exceptional personal and business banking products and exceptional personal service. Visit Banterra at one of their 5 locations in Evansville or online at banterra.bank. Tri-State Orthopedics and EI Sports and Apparel. Getting you set for Game 2, our final game of the night in the Evansville-Harrison Warrior Classic. My name is Daniel Miller on the call with you tonight for this second and final game. A reminder that we'll be with you all day tomorrow as well. 7 games, wall-to-wall action all day, featuring both of these teams once again tomorrow after they play each other tonight. For Cardinal Ritter, it's their first time in this tournament. They're coached by Derek Williams. It is his second year as the coach there. He prides himself on his schedule strength. They are 3-7 on the year, but they are much better than that record would suppose. They have played several teams close, and turnovers have been the big story of the season for them. They've had 2 games where they had a lead, but they ended up committing 30-plus turnovers and ended up losing those 2 games. So taking care of the ball and not committing turnovers were things that Derek Williams really stressed to his team. They also are coming off of a 1-week break since their last game where they played Monrovia. They won that game 70-64. Ritter 3-1 in the Indiana Crossroads Conference, 3-7 overall. So with that, Coach Williams has stressed to his team that despite the tough start in the record column this year, 3-1 in conference is still good enough for them to hold their own destiny in the conference, and that leaves all of their possibilities they could want in front of them. They are led in scoring on the year by Xavier Highbaugh. He has 12.9 points per game, but that's led in part by a 35-point game he had earlier this year. Coach Williams said his most consistent scorer is Marshawn Henderson. He's a captain, a junior, who is getting D1 looks from some schools around the area, including Marian University in Indianapolis and North Carolina A&T. He's been watching film with Jalen Brunson, the Knicks star in the NBA. As well, joining him is Xavier Highbaugh, I mentioned. He is getting NAIA looks with a possibility to go JUCO and then end up at a Division II school. Lastly for them, Devin Bolden. He's a freshman, and Coach Williams said he's a top 5 freshman in the state, and he could be a Mr. Basketball candidate by the time he's a senior. Also tonight, we were supposed to have a game between Hopkinsville and Evansville Reitz. That game will not be played. That was supposed to be played after tonight's game, but due to Hopkinsville not having school today, they will not be participating in that game, and this will be our final game of the night. Also, Evansville Bosse scheduled to host a game tonight at their school. That game will also not be played tonight, but we are here tonight for Cardinal Ritter and Harrison, and we'll be back here tomorrow for 7 more games. We'll take a break with you and get set for tip-off between Harrison and Cardinal Ritter on IndianaSRN.
There was a pivotal moment for me here at Banterra. I just did my job. And yet a few days later, I received, of all things, a thank you note. It's when I realized that what we do here, making things happen, it really matters.
My bank wouldn't even answer the phone. Dad told me to call Banterra for a loan. They picked up.
My wife and I were nervous to try digital banking. When COVID started, they called to check on us and helped us set it up.
They saved our company thousands by switching.
They enrolled me into Smart Choice, so my identity is always protected.
Every time I swipe my card, I help a student take a step closer to graduation.
When I needed a loan, they helped me through it.
I deposit checks with my phone.
Live teller at the ITM.
Digital banking is so simple.
They knew what to do.
They took action.
They helped us not only meet our deadline, but the loan helped us save jobs.
We make things happen. Not for ourselves, but for each of you. Welcome to Banterra Bank.
Back on the campus of Evansville Harrison High School, where the number 19 ranked in the state Evansville Harrison Warriors will play host to the Cardinal Ritter Raiders. The home game host team in action in the final game of the night. They have a 9-2 record on the year. That's their best start since 2017-18 season. If they were able to win tonight and tomorrow against Springfield Southeast Illinois, that 11-2 record would tie them for the best start in the Nathan Fleener era here in Evansville Harrison. They are 4-0 in this tournament the past 2 years, with a win over Springfield Southeast last year, 71-64, and a win last year over Rock Creek Academy, 64-38. They will look to keep that success going in this tournament tonight. They are the only remaining team left in their conference that is undefeated in conference play. They are 3-0 in the Southern Indiana Conference, a conference that has 5 of the 10 teams in this tournament this weekend. They also are one of only 2 undefeated teams left in their sectional, joining Evansville Reitz, who we just mentioned was supposed to play tonight but will not. They are 3-0 in the sectional. Harrison is 2-0. The Warriors are led by Malachi McNair. He has had 7 double-doubles this season. He averages 18.2 points and 10.5 rebounds. Those 7 double-doubles, number 3 in 4A and number 11 in the state of Indiana. He's coming off of a 21.11 rebound performance in his last game on January 5th against Evansville North, which Harrison won, by the way, 57-47. Joining him in double-digit scoring is Shane Sims. He averages 15.7, coming off a 14-point performance in their last game. Jay Summit joins them in the starting lineup. He averages 11.6 points per game, 6 rebounds per game, as well as 4.6 assists per game, which is number 13 in 4A, and 1.5 blocks per game, which is number 11 in 4A. In his most recent game, he had 14 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Getting set for tip-off here at Evansville Harrison. Joining him in the starting lineup, actually coming off the bench today, will be Caden Bard. He is committed, or he is not committed, I should say, to play baseball, but he will play baseball at the collegiate level. He's a 5'11", 170 guard for this team. Malachi McNair, meanwhile, a center, 6'7", 220. That's what's led to him having all of those opportunities to get that 18 points and 10.5 rebounds per game. Shane Sims, I should also mention, their second leading scorer with 15.7 points. He has 6 assists, which is number 5 in 4A and number 11 in Indiana. Shane Sims, I mentioned, had 14 points in his most recent game. Brooks Thomas, another player for Evansville Harrison that could come in big in this game. He is a 3-sport athlete. He played football in the fall. He plays basketball now in the winter. And in the spring, he'll transition onto the baseball field. A 3-sport athlete. He's 6'8", 235 pounds, incredibly athletic. He had a block in his last game that sent this place going wild. After Harrison plays today against Ritter. And we will get started, and we will have the national anthem, and we will go to break here on IndianaSRN.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
At Morales Group Staffing, we are all about building better futures. And during these times, we are working hard to put people to work. We are now hiring for hundreds of jobs with pay up to $17 an hour. Visit our website at moralesgroup.net or text JOBS, JOBS, to 317-472-7600 to apply now and get hired today.
From warehousing to transportation and everything in between, Piper Logistics does it all.
Centrally located, Piper Logistics has 2 warehouses in Indianapolis and a warehouse in Cincinnati, Ohio. Piper Logistics houses over 1 million square feet. Along with our transportation department, we can provide service to half the United States markets.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter at IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now at IndianaSRN.
Getting set for tip-off here at Evansville Harrison High School. We will now send it down to our PA announcer for our starting lineups. Getting set for tip here in our second and final game here tonight from Evansville Harrison High School. The host Warriors facing off against the Cardinal Ritter Raiders. Both teams huddling up, getting ready for the tip. Ritter breaks the huddle. And heading to the tip, we have number 30. From Cardinal Ritter, Devin Bowden, the standout freshman, top 5 freshman in the state according to their coach, and number 24, Jay Summit for the Warriors. The Warriors win the tip, and we are started here from Evansville Harrison High School. Shane Sims controls. Out to the wing, off the referee. Jay Summit with it. Inside, stolen away by Nathan Smith. Ritter pushes the pace. Outside of the corner, back up to the top. They'll settle down with Marshawn Henderson. Henderson controls. Out to the top. Inside. Up and off the glass. It's good for Nathan Smith. He's on the board and gets Ritter on the board first to start this game. They will pressure early and often against this Warriors basketball team. Warriors get the ball up the court. Open for 3. It's good. Shane Sims for 3. He's 44% from beyond the arc so far this year. He averages 15.7. He puts the Warriors up for the first time today. A ball screen comes. They work out of it and reset. Ritter inside. Trying to find an open man. He does. It's Sheck Wade from the top of the key. Sheck Wade started this year on JV, moved up to varsity, and he's averaged 8 points a game in varsity. Marshawn Henderson directing traffic. Nathan Smith directing traffic. Henderson with the ball, shoots a 3, no good, gets his own rebound. Out to the top with Wade. Finds Henderson again in the corner, that's another one, it's good. Henderson from the corner to start this one off. And Ritter regains the lead. The Warriors back up the court. Into the corner. Back to the top of the key with Sims. Shakes a defender. Up and no good. Was Jay Summit. Here we see Marshawn Henderson with the three from the corner. Beautiful ball movement there from Ritter. And they'll look to keep that ball movement going here with another possession. Check Wade for three. No good. Off the back rim. And the Warriors will get the ball back down the court. Inside. Up and in is Malachi McNair. He averages a double-double. Getting started there with a layup. And just like that, we're tied up. Check Wade. Inside, it's deflected, but it will stay with Ritter. Good deflection there from Malachi McNair, using all of that 6'7", 220 frame to knock that one out of bounds. Ritter will reset with Check Wade at the top. Some movement around the inside. A ball screen. Down to the hoop. Blocked by Shane Sims. But the ball will stay with Ritter. Henderson to inbound. Inside, back out to the wing, in the corner. Pump fake inside. Air ball, got nothing there. The Warriors up and down the coast. There goes Eli Spear with the layup. All the way down the floor. No one stopped the ball from Ritter, and Coach Williams cannot be happy with that. Henderson now with it for the Raiders. Coach Williams mentioned how he might not be happy with that. He calls a 30-second timeout, tries to get his team back in the game. Very emotional, talking to Marshawn Henderson right here. Coaching him up, telling him what to do. As this game stands with the Harrisons leading 7-5. A quick start from Shane Sims, getting a quick three. We had that layup by Malachi McNair in the paint, and then Eli Spear taking it coast to coast. There you see the three from Shane Sims. A 44% three-point shooter. And now, that coast-to-coast drive from Eli Spear. Eli Spear's brother, Ty Spear, will come off the bench today most likely. He's a freshman, wears number 1. And Ritter will get set once again. Let's see what Coach Williams drew up for them. A 5-on-4 opportunity if they go quick. Warriors get back on defense. A foul coming against the Warriors. It comes against number 2, Caden Bard, the collegiate baseball prospect. Into the game for Ritter, number 11, Xavier Highball, the leading scorer. And Marquis Savage goes to the bench. The Raiders will retain possession after the inbound. And they'll reset with Check Wade. Check Wade drives inside, kick to the wing. 3 up, no good. Offensive rebound for a moment, but it's out of bounds and it will go back to the Warriors. Shane Sims, the leading assist man to inbound. Ritter will pressure in the backcourt. Bard gets it across. But now a steal from Ritter. Check Wade, open in the front court. Gets it to go. And Check Wade, moving up from JV earlier this year, first on the board for him. And it's tied up once again. Sims lets one go from deep. It's good. That's NBA college range right there from Shane Sims. He's got 2 threes on the board already. Ritter tries to counter here. In the corner. They will be unsuccessful in doing so, and McNair with another rebound. He averages a double-double on the year. Into the corner. Now drives inside. No good off the glass. McNair with his offensive rebound. Puts it back up. It's no good. And Ritter corrals. Out of bounds. On the break. Transition. It'll go back to the Warriors. Harrison into the game. Brooks Thomas, the 3-sport athlete. And going to the bench is Caden Bard. Also in for the Ritter Raiders, number 24, Kaysen Stevenson. In for Sheck Wade. More pressure. Warriors get it up the court. Inside, just short on the shot. A jump ball. Excuse me, a foul was called. And it will stay with the Warriors. Foul coming against Xavier Highball, who just entered the game for the Raiders. Ball will stay with the Warriors off the deflection. Eli Spear to inbound. Swings up to the top with Malachi McNair. Into the corner. A 3 is good. Eli Spear. Spear from the 3. Driving into the hoop. Off the mark is Nathan Smith. The Warriors rush it back up down the court. And they get a finish from Jay Summit. That's his first bucket of the game. A timeout called by Coach Williams of the Raiders. We'll take a break here on IndianaSRN. And
we encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 21 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
We encourage you to follow us on Twitter @IndianaSRN. Find upcoming games, video highlights, and much more. Follow us now @IndianaSRN.
Back here at Harrison High School. Watch the inbound here as he runs all the way over, gets the 3. That's Eli Spear putting it in. Completely uncovered. Getting a lot of looks from 3 here is Harrison. They're on an 8-0 run. Behind the shooting of Shane Sims and Eli Spear. Ritter will try to end this 8-0 run that the Warriors have going with 1:20 left in this first quarter. Some good ball movement from the Raiders. They look inside. Able to corral the pass and put it up and in for 2 is Devin Bolden. one of the top freshmen in the state, already playing good minutes on varsity ball, averaging 10.9 and 9.3 a game. The Warriors are fouled. It's number 21, Nathan Smith, getting called for the foul. And the Warriors will inbound. He goes to the bench with that foul. And the Warriors will reset with Shane Sims. Some movement on the baseline. Shane Sims, another one from deep range. This kid's a superstar. Look at that range from Shane Sims there. He's got 9 on the day. Hand down, man down. If you're Shane Sims, Ritter needs to get out and defend him a little bit more, as well as Eli Spear. They've got some shooters going. A steal from the Warriors. Oh, he tried to slam it down. No good. From Eli Spear. A really good attempt, though. And we have reached the end of the first quarter. Harrison leads 18-9 on IndianaSRN.
Harvey here at Hyundai of Evansville. We love this community and we love these hot deals that we are offering. Like low prices on the new 23 Santa Fe's, now get an additional $2,500 rebate when you finance with Hyundai Motor Finance and get 3-year free maintenance and America's Best warranty.
So if you're in the market for a new vehicle, stop in and let us show you some love.
Right here at Hyundai of Evansville, where credit is never a deal breaker.
Where nobody walks away because everybody saves.
Melk, located in Evansville, Indiana, provides mechanical, electrical, and plumbing solutions nationwide. We deliver quality service to the industrial, commercial, and healthcare industries. If you have a big project, we bring big solutions. That includes designing and installing green energy systems that benefit your business. Our in-depth knowledge and commitment to safety make us the perfect partner in MEP contracting. Contact us for an estimate on your next project. Melk, big projects, big solutions.
Back here on IndianaSRN for this 4th annual Banterra Bank Warriors Showcase. Here you see a correction, Jay Summit attempting the dunk as we ended the first quarter. It was no good. And we get set for play once again. I talked to Coach Nathan Fleener before the game of Evansville-Harrison on what it means to host this tournament. He said they started this tournament 4 years ago when they took away our conference tournament, and it's something that teams want to be in every year, and it's something that keeps building in popularity. That is the Banterra Bank Warrior Showcase. Our second game tonight of the showcase, second of 9 in the weekend. A block. Marshawn Henderson now for Ritter from 3, no good. McNair corrals the rebound. Sims again for 3. That one's no good. An offensive rebound, and Jay Summit is fouled. The foul will go against number 24, Kaysen Stevenson. And Sims will inbound for the Warriors. What a beautiful inbound play. McNair getting a shot, was unable to convert, but he gets his own rebound, and he's fouled going up on the second chance opportunity. He will go to the line. He's a 70% free throw shooter. Here you see him grabbing that offensive rebound, getting that second chance opportunity. The first one from the line is true. McNair averaging 18.2 a game, 10.5 rebounds. Misses the second. Another offensive rebound and another foul. And Harrison will go to the line once again. This time Brooks Thomas. Brooks Thomas, a 77% free throw shooter, makes the first. This could be a big trip for Harrison if they're able to convert this second free throw. That would be a 3-point trip, all three from the line through two different players, and they will do so. Now with a 12-point lead on a 14-2 run. Henderson calls for the ball screen, doesn't use it, takes it to the hoop. McNair, Brooks Thomas rather, with the block. And he sends it out of bounds. Ritter will retain possession. Trying to get open. Stolen away by the Warriors. Shane Sims with it. Bard no good. Offensive rebound once again. Up and fouled once again is Brooks Thomas. He goes to the line once again. He will shoot two. Here you see him getting fouled once again. He misses the first. The second one, meanwhile, around and out. 0 for 2 trip that time for Brooks Thomas. Mental error there from the Ritter Raiders, and the ball will go back to the Warriors. Ritter came out really strong to start this game, but as of lately, the Warriors have been getting to the line, getting shots in the paint, getting shots from three, just like that one from Shane Sims. That one's no good, though. He knew it right away. He tried to go in for the offensive rebound, couldn't get it. Ritter comes down on the other end. And Henderson will reset. Loose ball picked up by the Warriors. That steal from Caden Bard, and a shot up and good from Shane Sims. As the Warriors extend the run. Ritter and Henderson need a shot to fall here to break the run. They will attempt to do so. A ball screen. Hop picks up his dribble. Henderson trying to find anywhere to go. Guarded toughly by Bard. Shot fake. Dribble in. No good. Offensive rebound. Hop for three. No good. And Brooks Thomas corrals the rebound for the Warriors. Nothing fallen from the Ritter Raiders recently. And McNair inside. This is starting to get out of control for the Raiders. Malachi McNair with his 5th point on the day. You have to wonder if Coach Williams will call a timeout, try to get his team reset after another miss on the offensive end from Ritter. Shane Sims back the other end. Inside, Brooks Thomas. Fouled and one. Count the bucket. What a play. Looking inside, Brooks Thomas. He's had several opportunities. There you see it. Getting the contact and the bucket. Thomas has made 2 free throws already today. He'll try to add the and one to it. He does. Ritter just searching for any bucket they could find here. It's been a while since they've scored. The ball goes back to the Warriors off the turnover. And Coach Williams of Ritter noted that they've had several games where they had 30-plus turnovers. Another turnover there, and that is certainly not helping their case to try to get back in this game. Number 24, Jay Summit, another bucket for him. As Harrison extends the lead. A long one. It's good from Xavier Highball of the Raiders. He was 0 for 3 from the field in his last game. There, a nice three to stop the scoring drought for the Raiders. Bodies collide and go to the floor. A foul will be called against the Warriors. It will be Raiders basketball. As they clean up the court where the bodies collide. Get the perspiration off. Make sure this game field, game surface, game court is safe for these high school athletes who do such a great job performing at their schools. Need something more than some shoes to clean up the spot where the bodies collided there. A really tough physical game between these two teams. Indianapolis Cardinal Ritter prides themselves on playing tough basketball. They play a really tough schedule, and that toughness really shines through as they were able to draw the foul on that last possession. For three, no good. Warriors get the rebound, but it's turned over. Xavier Highball with the steal. Looking to the corner. Now they'll reset. The Raiders into the paint. Kick out for three. No good, just short. From Mekhi Campbell. Another steal. Blocked by Eli Spear. Warriors back down the court the other way. And they'll slow it up with Caden Bard. Now to the corner, Eli Spear. Almost on both ends of the floor, but that one goes out. A foul 90 feet away from the basket there from the Warriors. There you see Eli Spear on the defensive end, getting a wonderful block and bringing it back down the court. They had an opportunity to get him an offensive bucket on the other end, just missed it. And the ball with Ritter now. They got one shot since the scoring drought to fall, but they need some more of that. Searching for an open man here is Ritter. And trying to get some momentum and movement on the offensive side of the ball. Pump fake, puts it up. No good from Xavier Highball. And the ball will go back to the Warriors. Marshawn Henderson, one of the three captains on this Ritter basketball team, back into the game. As Mekhi Campbell goes back to the bench. That was the fifth team foul. So instead of having the Warriors inbound the ball, they will go down the court to shoot two. It will be Eli Spear from the line. He's a 71% free throw shooter. He has 5 points so far today. It's his first free throw attempt. It's good. He averages 9.5 points a game. He was 2 of 9 from the field in his most recent outing. Both free throws are true. As Harrison has a 20-point lead. Ritter for three, no good. Back down the court, it's an over and back violation. And the Warriors will take over with a couple of minutes left in the second half. Shane Sims, lead scorers for the Warriors. He has 11. Eli Spear has 7. Malachi McNair has been held mostly in check to this point. He averages 18.2, only 5 so far in this first half. Now he has still 5 off the miss, fighting for the rebound, but it will go back to the Ritter Raiders. Henderson sets up for the Raiders. Trying to do it by himself. No good from 3. Tayson Stevenson tried to make his point. Keep the ball in the Raiders' possession. Was unsuccessful in trying to change the officials' mind there, and it'll go back to the Warriors. Eli Spear and Caden Barr take the ball up the court. Eli Spear with a pass fake, and the shot is good. What a beautiful pass fake from Eli Spear to set himself up for that long-range triple. Ritter trying to respond. No good. And Malachi McNair pulls down another board. While he hasn't contributed the most in the points department, another rebound by him, and putting it back up and in is McNair. He has made so many contributions to this team today, while not scoring as much as he usually does with 18.2, his average on the year. All these rebounds really helping out his team. He's number 5 in 4A in rebounds, averaging 10.5 a game. And stolen away. Another opportunity for the dunk. There it is! Jay Summit slams it home. With just half a minute left in the half, Jay Summit. He missed his first dunk opportunity, but right there, hammers it down. A beautiful play from the Warriors. Here it is. Down the court and in the hoop. Jay Summit. 6'4", 185, jumping out of the gym. He's got 6 points now. And the Warriors with the ball once again. 18 seconds in the half. Shane Sims. Jay Summit once again with another shot that goes in off the backboard to end the half. No good from Ritter. Will take a deficit into the half. Harrison leads 41-12 behind Malachi McNair's rebounds, Shane Sims, and Jay Summit scoring. That does it for the first half here on IndianaSRN in the Banterra Bank Warrior Showcase.
There was a pivotal moment for me here at Banterra. I just did my job. And yet a few days later, I received, of all things, a thank you note. It's when I realized that what we do here, making things happen, it really matters.
My bank wouldn't even answer the phone. Dad told me to call Banterra for a loan. They picked up.
My wife and I were nervous to try digital banking. When COVID started, they called to check on us and helped us set it up.
They saved our company thousands by switching.
They enrolled me into Smart Choice, so my identity is always protected.
Every time I swipe my card, I help a student take a step closer to graduation.
When I needed a loan, they helped me through
I
it.
deposit checks with my phone.
Live teller at the ITM.
Digital banking is so simple.
They knew what to do.
They took action.
They helped us not only meet our deadline, but the loan helped us save jobs.
We make things happen. Not for ourselves, but for each of you. Welcome to Banterra Bank.
We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IndianaSRN. Hit the bell to get notifications for upcoming games and more. Watch as many games as you want, as many times as you want.
Getting right back into second half action here from the 4th annual Banterra Bank Warrior Showcase. It's the host Raiders and the Ritter, host Warriors and the Ritter Raiders. There you see the Warriors getting on the board first in the second half. It's Caden Bard off the steal to start the second half. Ritter on the other end, no good from 3. Harrison now with a 31-point lead in the early stages of this second half. Ritter has yet to have a single person with multiple baskets. Their leading scorers, Marshawn Henderson and Xavier Highball, each with a 3-point make. Meanwhile, for the Warriors, their leading scorer Shane Sims with 11, and Malachi McNair, 7 double-doubles on the season. That's 3rd in 4A, well on his way to another double-double. He has 7.6 rebounds in the first half. There you see Jay Summit with a miss. Malachi McNair with a board and a bucket. 9.7 rebounds for him now, as Harrison extends the lead. McNair, another basket. And we are into a running clock in the second half with Harrison having a 35-point lead. The Raiders with the offensive rebound. Henderson at the top resets from the free throw line. It's good. Just as I mentioned, them starting the half with yet to have a single player with 2 buckets. Henderson gets his second bucket of the day. He's got 5. The Warriors back the other end. Eli Spear from 3. He's got it. Another 3 from Eli Spear. That's his 3rd 3 of the game, and he has 13 points. A beautiful find there. Was wide open for 3. Ritter slows the pace down. Henderson, another mid-range shot. That one no good. Off the mark. The Warriors back down the court. Jay Summit inside, no good. It will stay with the Warriors. Coach Derek Williams has been stressing all week to his team on the week off from playing that they needed to clean up the offensive side of the ball and not commit as many turnovers. They have not been able to do that today, and Harrison has been able to capitalize off of that. An offensive rebound for them there. Caden Bard no good on the second chance opportunity. Ritter with a chance to cut into the lead. Deflected and stolen away by the Warriors. This is Shane Sims. Some ball pressure, but he escapes with it and gets one up and in off the glass. Nathan Smith around to the three-point arc. Another mid-range shot. That one also no good. And it will go back to the Warriors. Ritter really pushing the pace here. And a timeout called by Coach Williams. Is a 30-second timeout. Ritter pushing the pace there, getting some quick shots. I'm not sure if Williams is too happy with the shot selection from his team. They're getting some contested looks. I wonder if Coach Williams is telling his team to spread the ball around more, try to get some open looks, stop taking shots, just one dribble and pull up from the mid-range, and instead get some ball movement going around the three-point line, maybe drive inside, get some layups off the block instead of mid-range, and finding some open shooters out in the corners to get some threes to get him back in this game. We will see what he told his team, but first the Evansville Warriors with the basketball as Ritter will press. Warriors break it. Shane Sims. Now McNair out on the arc. Inside. Opposite side of the paint. He gets one up and good to go. And he has reached double digits with his points so far today. He's got 11 and 7 on his way to an 8th double-double. Here Nathan Smith out to the wing. Stolen away by Eli Spear. Open court, up and in. Eli Spear. Another bucket to go. He's got 15 on the day. Nathan Smith blocked by McNair. Here you see Eli Spear with the steal coming down on the other end. Laying it up and good for two. 3 subs for the Warriors as Bard, Spear, and McNair take a seat on the bench. Henderson has the ball. Coach Fleener maybe calling off the troops a little bit with the 42-point lead, letting some of the subs play. Here, Brooks Thomas, no good. 2-on-1 opportunity for Ritter. Up and good for the Raiders is Xavier Highball. He's got 5 on the day now off the fast break opportunity. Ritter clears after the miss from Shane Sims. Another shot from Highball. There it goes. Up and in. Xavier Highball trying to swap the momentum of this game. 5 of his own very quick there. And a steal. He's got a chance for more. Up and no good from Xavier Highball. Oh, he had an opportunity there for a personal 7-0 run, but just off the mark on the fast break opportunity. And Brooks Thomas comes down and gets one up and in off the offensive rebound for the Evansville Harrison Warriors. A 3 from the corner. It's Sheck Wade. He's got it. That's his second bucket of the day, his first 3. As these two teams now exchanging blows. From the corner. No good. Brooks Thomas into the paint. Lays it up. It's good and 1. Brooks Thomas. He had several of those and 1 plays in the first half. Another one as he's fouled and will go to the line to get a 3-point play. Three-sport athlete. He gets the and 1 to go. Xavier Highball trying to make his mark on this game. Finds Dylan Hopf. Henderson, mid-range J, no good. Inside the mid-range shot is no good. Just 30 seconds to go in this third quarter. The running clock continues to run as the ball goes out of bounds. Now a conversation by the scoring table. And Ritter will keep possession, or regain possession, with just 6 seconds to go. High ball from 3. No good to end of the third quarter. And we enter the fourth quarter, Harrison holding a 61-22 lead in the Banterra Bank Warrior Showcase on IndianaSRN.
I'm Keith Myers, Vice President of IndianaSRN. Thanks for joining us. Do you know IndianaSRN broadcasts 350 games a year? All sorts of sports? Yeah, we do. Hard to believe, isn't it? IndianaSRN loves to put student athletes first on our website. If you're a business out there, we probably could help you too. Contact us at coach@indianasrn.org. Grandma from out of state thanks you. Mom and Dad who can't get to the game thanks you as well. In fact, our athletes watch the games over and over again. Our military has enjoyed the games as well. So sit back and enjoy the game. It's IndianaSRN.
Back at the 4th annual Banterra Bank Warrior Showcase here on the campus of Evansville Harrison High School. The host Warriors playing currently. As we enter the fourth quarter, the Warriors are up 61-22 on Cardinal Ritter. A reminder, the Warriors will be back in action tomorrow at 4 o'clock facing Springfield Southeast of Illinois, while Cardinal Ritter will be back in action tomorrow against Evansville Bossy. That game to tip right around the 1:30 p.m. start. We've got one more quarter of action before our day is done, though. A reminder that our third game of the day between Hopkinsville and Evansville Reitz will not be happening. Hopkinsville did not have school today, so they were unable to make it for the game tonight, as Dylan Hopf gets on the board for the first time for the Ritter Raiders. Warriors a little shake and bake there. A crossover from Caden Bard. And now Bard will reset. Another crossover. Can't convert for points. A steal and a 3. No good. From Brian Kendrick. Xavier Highball for 3. Off the back rim. Dylan Hopf, offensive rebound. Ritter trying to get some momentum into that next game tomorrow. They're coming off of 2 wins. Just 3-7 on the season, but they've played some really tough teams really close. Xavier Highball once again, that mid-range falls. He's in double digits now. Warriors back down the court. There's McNair at the top of the key. A 3 from the Warriors, no good. From Bentley Shelton. Xavier Highball resets for the Ritter Raiders. Launches one from 3. It's short. McNair on the fast break. All by himself. Lays it up and he's got 13 now. 2 rebounds away from an 8th double-double. Dylan Hopf gets the 3 to go. No action from Hopf in the scoring column from the first half, but 2 quick 3s here in the second half. What a block from the center. Bolden, Devin Bolden, a star freshman. Here you see it. Using all of that 6'6" frame that Coach Williams thinks could be a top 5 freshman in the state and a Mr. Basketball candidate when all is said and done. Warriors keep possession, however. Brooks Thomas gets the ball and the bucket off the inbound. High ball. Struggles to keep possession. He will not. Turns it over. Now Harrison once again Cannon Bard gets his first bucket of the day. Brother of Caden Bard. He averages just 0.8 points per game. Just the 5th game he's played in. As he's getting some opportunities to get some quality minutes with his team up by a good bit. And the alley-oop off the backboard. Caden Bard to number 13. Brian Kendrick. Here you see it once again. Bard off the backboard. Lay it down, big fella. Brian Kendrick, 6'4", getting up in the air, getting out of the gym. Lay it down. 30-second timeout called by Coach Williams. He's getting after his team in the timeout. Does this team have what it takes? Or does Harrison just have too much athleticism? Jumping out of the gym. Brian Kendrick. Just 4.5 minutes left. What a play from Brian Kendrick. This place just erupted. Xavier Highball trying to answer. No good. This one might be starting to get out of hand for the Cardinal Ritter team. The running clock continues. Midway through this 4th quarter. Ritter trying to get some momentum to end this game. Heading into their game tomorrow against Evansville Bossy. No good. Almost stolen away. Instead, the Warriors keep possession. Number 1 Ty Spear in the game. That shot from Bentley Shelton off the mark. A miscommunication there. Dylan Hopp was not ready for the pass. Ritter keeps possession, however. And a beautiful cut, but not able to convert is Kason Stevenson. And Evansville Harrison, Bentley Shelton getting on the board. Some action from some of the bench for the Warriors, getting some players some points that don't normally play. Ty Spear, brother of Eli Spear, who's on the bench now with 15 into the game. Where's number 1? He plays soccer for the Warriors as well as basketball. High ball for 3. No good, but the offensive rebound to Bolden. He puts it up and in. Cannon Bard, brother of Caden Bard, brings it up the court. Some of the younger brothers of the stars on this team getting a chance to shine. Ty Spear. No good from 3. As we get another sub from the Warriors. Now, Derek Buckner, number 10, into the game. This is only his 3rd game he's played all year. Xavier Highball from the free throw line. It's good. Ty Spear with it. A 3 lifted. No good. From the Warriors, Brian Kendrick. Had that alley-oop slam off the backboard earlier. Just over a minute left to play. High ball. Gets another one to go as we wind down. Warriors bench getting into this action. There you see Brian Kendrick, another shot up and good. Coach Williams opting to leave most of his starters on the floor, at least for the time being, with 45 seconds left on the running clock. Now, Coach Williams is opting to take a couple of his starters out, Dylan Hopf and Devin Bolden to the bench, giving some of his bench players a chance to finish this game out. Loose ball hits Ty Spear in the face. He was able to regain possession. And a three lifted up and good from the Warriors, and that's been the story of the game. High ball finishes it out with a bucket for the Raiders, but not enough today. Harrison gets the win 76-39 over Cardinal Ritter on their home court. Powered by Eli Spear, he had 15. Shane Sims had 11. McNair with 11. Thomas with 11. And Summit with 8. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they had just one player in double digits. That was Xavier Highball, who got several of those in what some would consider garbage time near the end of the game, with the team already down and out of the game. That does it for tonight's action from Evansville Harrison High School. Thank you to my producer, Chuck Levine, and our cameraman, Daniel Thacker. I'm Daniel Miller. We will be back tomorrow for more action from the Banterra Bank Showcase. We'll be back here early and often. Good luck to the rest of the teams in the showcase, and have a good night.